A serpent-like robot designed by students from Northeastern University in Boston, Massachusetts, could revolutionize how NASA astronauts explore the lunar surface.
Northeastern University student Andre Neto Caetano watched NASA's Artemis 1 launch from Kennedy Space Center in Florida live on a device in the lobby of a hotel across the country in California.
I just kind of had like not a flashback, but a flash forward, I guess, of seeing maybe Artemis 4 or something, and Cobra is like part of the payload and it's being deployed on the moon to do what it was meant to do.
Artemis 1 launched the night before Caetano and his team presented their crater-observing bio-inspired rolling articulator, or COBRA, rover project in NASA's 2022 Breakthrough, Innovative, and Game-Changing, or Big Idea Challenge. The big challenge for Caetano's team was impressing judges assembled in the remote California desert.
They were skeptical that the mobility solutions that we were proposing would actually work.
A skepticism born from the simplicity of their design.
A robot that moves like a snake, and then the head and the tail connect and it just rolls.
NASA's Big Idea Challenge and the associated prize money prompted teams of college students to develop solutions for the agency's goals in the upcoming Artemis missions to the moon.
Extreme lunar terrain mobility.
Northeastern's Cobra can uniquely move through fine desert sand, similar to the dust or regolith of the lunar surface, to probe the landscape for interesting features, including ice and water.
They never could sort of deploy a robot, a ground vehicle that can sort of negotiate this environment, can get to the bottom of this crater and look for ice water content.
Professor Ali Reza Ramazani advises Northeastern University's team developing Cobra and is experienced in designing robots that mimic real organisms.
So with like him building like a robot dog and a robot bat and things like that, we knew we wanted to kind of have some bio-inspiration in our projects.
Ramazani hoped Cobra's simple snake design could win over judges in NASA's competition.
Our robot sort of tumbled 80, 90 feet down this hill and sort of, that impressed the judges. We did this with minimum energy consumption and within like 10, 15 seconds.
Cobra is cost-effective, too.
Perhaps if you want to have a space-worthy platform, is going to be in the order of like $100,000 to $200,000. You can have many of these systems.
So the fact that Cobra is super light kind of brings benefit to it as well.
The Northeastern team's November demonstration of Cobra in the California desert put to rest any lingering skepticism, sending them to the top of NASA's 2022 Big Idea competition, and hopefully, in the not-too-distant future, to the top of NASA's SLS rocket system on its way to the moon.
I'm not saying this. Our judges said that it's potentially going to transform the way that future space explorations would look like.
Kane Fairbaugh, VOA News, Chicago.